What was difficult about being the mother of gay children was trying to keep them in a closet for many, many, many years. It made them very unhappy, and it made me very nervous. There is nothing like trying to hide a big lie, sweep it under the carpet, or lock it in a closet and hope it stays there. It doesn't. Eventually it comes out, and then you have to first explain to everyone why you did it to begin with. If you're raised in a traditional life where a couple is thought of as a man and a woman, it is different. And in order to embrace it, you have to really change all the things you've learned in your life. That's the hard part, is getting rid of what you know and what you believed for so many years. When you have gay children, you are considered by most people as someone who has failed at motherhood. And that is a hard thing to absorb when you're a parent who tried very hard to be a good parent. If it's environmental, I'm not sure. If it's genetic, I'm not sure either. I would say very honestly, you do have a certain part of you that says, why me? How am I going to handle this? I have to hide this from the neighbors. I have to hide this from the family. They'll never understand. It's going to be terrible for me, 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 me. As soon as you get rid of the ego part, me, and realize this is not me, this is them, that's when you say to yourself, okay, how am I going to handle this? Am I going to love them? Of course I'm going to love them. Am I going to be able to be open and honest about it? I don't know. It took me a long time to sweep it out of the closet, okay? And if I wasn't loving and accepting of my two gay children, they're so fabulous, they would never be in my life. So who would be the loser? Me.
What were you most concerned about?
Looking freaky. You have a gay child. Oh, you have two gay children? The hell kind of freak are you? What's wrong with you? What did you do? What happened in your family? What kind of deviation happened? Nothing happened. They were the sweetest little children, and they grew up to be the sweetest adults. They're lovely people. Nothing happened. They're gay, they're gay. I'm not comfortable watching a show like The L Word. I don't like soft porn, and I don't watch porn. So to me, that's what it is, and I don't watch it.
But do you think sometimes if you watch The L Word, you might understand me better?
No. When I watch The L Word, I don't see you in there at all. And I don't see your brother in Queer as Folk. Even though it may be, I don't see it because I'm a mother who looks at her children through rose-colored glasses.
What do you remember me telling you as a kid?
I remember you at 8.5 years old, and you were always straight up and straight and forward. You said, you know, Mommy, I think I'm in love with my counselor. Or, you know, Mommy, I think I'm in love with my teacher. I'd say, oh, all kids feel that way. No, I really get very excited. This is from an 8.5-year-old. I don't think it's as obvious to a parent who's not looking to see something, or they think, all right, so what? Never going to be a baseball player. I'm the same feminine yenta I've always been. I'm always looking at clothing and jewelry as something. It never changed me. I never took a personal situation like having a gay child as something that I did wrong. It's something that happened. It took years to understand that. But to anybody out there who's watching this, if you're gay or you have a gay sister or brother or gay friends or gay parents, so what? If you're a good person and they are, that's all that matters. It would be highly unlikely for me to have a gay situation in my life because that's not my bent. That's not the way I go. But one never knows, does one?